Ground to high vibrations out in the nature today. What's going on? What's good? So, got a channeled scientific download for the collective today, right quick, and it goes like this, right? When it comes to using, your own bioenergy to either magnetize or like force or magnetize, or like repel or oppose. So one thing about it is, sometimes we'll hear a lot about when you start like emitting more energy, gaining more purpose, leveling up, going through phases and changes and dark nights of the soul, and especially those longer epiphanies and stuff, right? That the things that aren't in alignment are for us, quote unquote, for us or serve. I don't really like to always say like something's got to serve you, because that still kind of goes back to like a negative slant of what a king is, because a king actually should be wanting to serve his people first and his region. Then the cause and effect of that is getting embraced and respect and love from his region and his people in return. Not the just like, if somebody's not immediately serving me, then it's just they gotta go because I'm the all freaking best and woo woo woo. That's what I did in one of my past energies, or past lives, or however we want to go and put it, is the Leo energy. And sometimes Leo can be like that, because each energy of the 12 zodiac harmonic octave is going to have a positive and a negative pole. Just like most things do in the universe have a positive and negative pole. Then if it can find a balance, it becomes stable. So one of the negative aspects, because my north node rising sign is Aquarius, which has been a challenge my whole life to get into good flow. I've experienced it by accident and by following my intuition and things like that. And my Aries moon helps it, because my rising, my destiny energy goes for where my moon is and how I feel and stuff. But my sun is a Taurus, and so my Taurus gets stuck having to do all the work. And so there's been many times where the Aries would overwork, and the Aquarius seemed too far-fetching and lofty and just not common sense earth and practical to the Taurus, where the Taurus still getting stuck doing all the work. Then my dominant energy is actually Capricorn, so my Capricorn is always pressuring my Taurus to get to building the most best structures and systems and stuff like that. But when they're played in the correct sequence of how things work, the Aquarius gets interested in the Aries, and the Aries gets the energy and fires up the bull, and the bull is enlived. The bull is enlived enough to maintain, build, grow, and do the Capricorn job. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yes, there's energies in between, personal life experiences, patterns. We could add as many variables as we want, but those are 4 main sequencing. Do, re, mi, playing it in the scale of an octave. So as we're here in the sun right now, I say that to say this: as we're receiving the photon energy. As you're becoming more of yourself, what the cause and effect of that is that you'll have kind of like a force field, so to speak. Your electromagnetic field strengthens, and it starts to emit. So really it's emitting. So it can really be a beneficial, or it's going to be not beneficial to someone, place, or thing. Because if there were certain energies, and these are people, places, things, things we consume, vice, habits, if there's certain of these energies that are in your immediate circle, as you emit more energy. Now here's the anchor point to the whole message here, and this is the part that hold steady and go in, and we'll just run up a couple more minutes breaking it down. But as you emit more energy, anything that's in your immediate circle of your valence field, so to speak, these what we just explained, people, places, things, habits, situations, jobs, whatever, careers, hobbies, things, anything that's not meant to stay is going to get pushed out. So it's actually kind of opposing those things. So that's why you'll have friction in your growth process, because anything that was close to you, even it could be kindred family by blood, close relationships, things like that, could be someone who you share the bed with for a long time. But the expansion happens, and really you're emitting. So let's just run two parallel parts right here. So you emit, and that's why at the same time it's also taught that you will attract the right people, places, situations, and timelines. The more you get in alignment with that, and you be that, and you be doing, you have, right? And these things, but then it also correlates with the growing, correlates with the growing pain process. Okay. That, and it also correlates with, if we stop to address every time as we expand, and we know that we're expanding with a good heart, good intention, purity, grounded, high vibrations. We're doing these collective contributions to remembering the way, the path, the ancient future of this system, the sustainability. So there's the visual. You're like a ride. That's the spine. Emitting your broadcasting signal to the universe and the world and the ether and to the system of things, the systems of things. But in the meantime, any signals that are close, especially the more you amplify your signal, will get disturbed a little bit, and some will be, because really we are opposing. But, and here's the trademark signature for the collective message today. Oh, and today is the 26th. Which is, that's the so there's a opposing to attract, and that's a very kind of a depth thing. I don't know if I should be sharing that in those words, but opposed to attract, but not in a distasteful way or disrespectful way, whatever it need be for the thing or whatever it is, but it's just like certain things that that isn't the right system for you, if it's not the right food, if it's not the right thinking system, if it's not the right style of job, if it's the corporation structure, if these things, if it's not the right style of news, if it's not the right style of reading the weather, whatever it is. We're in the age of Aquarius. We can change the station, and we can which is changing the frequency. So these things, it's just like a subtle opposing of the systems that aren't going to flush with where you desire to be. And then as you do, it will remove certain things, people, places, habits, that are in your field. we'll have to get into circular motions. Like, okay, so which way does that flow go? Does it go this way? Or does it go this way? And it can go both. It's alternating current. So, happy chargings this year. Make sure to stop by sheaandcmoss.com when you're going up and down the main road. Make sure to stop by nuliftedusa.com when you pass by the park. And I'm talking like we're not about to do another transmission here in just another like 24 to 48 hours. But no. Yeah, those are those blessings that I want to speak over the collective right there. But not the blessings, but the blessings, the christenings, the christenings. That we got this year of the horse activating in mid-February. So the snake is still here, the snake is still around, the snake can still be twitching, and still got some venom on it, so but we're here, you're here. You're doing well, you're maintaining. All this spiritual stuff is just as literal and physical as it is esoterical and metaphysical. All right.